but this is about an oppressive, fucked up system designed to keep niggas down and shit. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. What about you, little nigga? You know about that?
Yes.
Oh, you know about that? Tell me what you know about that. Tell me what you think about that.
I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. Belly of the beast, we been living in hell. They like, damn, Kai, how could you tell? Put us in the project, set us up to fail. Round here, bullets be flying like hell. Too many of my niggas either dead or in jail. Make a nigga work when you locked in a cell. Can't find work when you out on bail, but your homie got the work, so we passed you a scale. Got them birds like the Bible got quail. Niggas selling out cause they mama got bills. Turn into coons like Oprah and Gail. How you sell your soul just to get a little kale? They put you in a dress when you get a record deal. Wanna see a nigga getting high on pills? You can dance on a pole, you can sell that tail, but they never tell a nigga that he can go to Yale. We all created equal, that's white males. All lives matter, not black males. Another mother crying, another coffin got a nail. How many brothers out here got killed? How many of our sisters out here gotta heal? How many more caps gotta get peeled? We beef with each other so quick to pull the steel. George Zimmerman still alive and well. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Feel. Light-skinned nigga, you gon' find me in the field. Feel. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. Chill. Yo, chill.
Prison industrial complex is a system situated at the intersection of government and private interests. It uses prisons as a solution to social, political, and economic problems. It includes human rights violations, the death penalty, slave labor, policing, courts, the media, political prisoners, and the elimination of dissent.
They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. They just want us to die in silence. I might start me a fucking riot. Slave rebellion, no compliance. They just want us to die in silence. They murder minds like they got a license. I pray for the coronavirus to kill all of these violent tyrants. They prey on us like they poaching lions. World War III's on the horizon. Black and Hispanics form alliance. From the west coast to the islands, this pressure is making diamonds. They go waking sleeping giants. I turn up when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, you can find me in the field. House niggas looking at a nigga like chill. I go hard when it's real in the field. This for my niggas that kneel on the field. Light-skinned nigga, find me in the field. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. I turn up when it's real in the field. Feel. I don't give a fuck how a house nigga feel. But feel.
Nigga, did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter?
The keys.
They say the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit, and we are the children of God. That's why we all blessed, booted, ready for war like YAHANNA. Raised under boys and mighty men just so I can
put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Be my rib, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Shaw, let me prove the work. When the sky falls, it's gonna catch me working. I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arc and we all been out here. We all about it, my father's work. Yahweh, I for miss move all the time. My ladies is fine. We follow the order I told you. Full of culture, you ain't thought of. Streets I was taught on. Type you can barely depart on. Bought, sold, and I fought on. Charges I caught on. They call it the cause of the heart that I got for assault on my block. Bitch, I am not. Hate for a cop. My enemy sinned against me. I'm a sinner. But what they got in them, they healing baptism of Christ. Screaming Yahweh, in my battle cry, ready to die, ain't no biggie. How to offend me? I'm litty, she wanna get with me, I'm picky. Digging the rim till she dizzy. Give her the rap, job, sure, get a back rub, then back to the action. Packing the full metal jacket, never get murked. Putting in my father's work. Never see me with them heathens, my team hated. We the greatest, so face of the earth. We the truth, I know it hurt. Fruitless to believe your words. It ain't about nothing, you bluffing. Scared, go to church. True definition of Christian win. You got 15 men, we got 2 or 3. But the difference is, we got discipline. Nigga, listen here. War with these warriors, get your whole big sisters clear. Talking you your house, all your rented kids. Screaming, oh my God, with the vengeance in. So I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Shaw, let me prove it worth it. When the sky falls, you gon' catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Chosen roads and concrete. Ain't nothing sweet for a street. Dwell on my record, told the story, selling for cake every day. Do I just wanna celebrate? 1738. Up in my cup like what's up? Is you single to mingle? I bring you out the world, show you queendom. Lead you straight to the kingdom. We ain't gon' rush, of course. I was taught the core till you make your mind up and say you mine. Soaking in the oil, smelling so divine. Make me lay hold of 110.5. You was my desire, yeah, the righteous God. But I've been so wicked from the dirt. Feeling your portion, of course, it's more than I'm worth. Just make me get back to this work. Ready for war. Okay, booty. Bulletproof shooters to do what they told. Orders by generals from the Lord of hosts. Double time, nigga, let's go. Blazing on all the beasts in the street, I got heat. Rude speech about they bad luck and they lies till they cross the line. Then they come to find their whole body bagged up. Got a cut, leaking blood everywhere for the art that he thought. Talking walk with me when I talk. Simply is that what I talk is the law. Be so heavy though, it's what I'm watching for. Is who gon' rock and roll off the hook. Fish the most vicious niggas out malicious conditions. This here isn't for the shook, but watch while I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Beat my ribs, she suffer all my hurt. Give her all my love, she about that work. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Papa Shaw, let me prove it worth it. When the sky falls, you gon' catch me working. While I put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. I mean, put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Put my brick in and do his work. Watch my arms and we all been out here. We all about it. My father's work.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. It's Officer 5000 Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm here to invite you, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, to the I.S.U.P.K 57 annual Passover, hosted by Commanding General YAHANNA, the leader of this nation, Saturday, April 4th, at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Shalom. From Yakana! From Yakana! From Yakana! Be there.
If you're white. Because of the war that's taking place over in Israel and Iran, the question has started to surface again. Who are the real Jews according to the Bible? Now, of course, the people that's in Palestine, Jerusalem, in Israel, they're going to say that they're the real Jews. But it's also being said that the Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and people of Central and South America, that they're the real Jews according to the Bible. So I found 3 scriptures in the Bible that I would like to read. And if anyone can prove these scriptures wrong or help shed some light on these scriptures, please do so that we can prove to the whole world once and for all who the real Jews are according to the Bible. Even Benjamin Netanyahu recently chimed in on this. So the first one is Jeremiah 14:2, which reads, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. The second scripture was Revelations 2:9, which reads, I know the works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. The last time I checked, the so-called Jews that are over in Palestine, Jerusalem, in Israel, they worship in synagogues. The third scripture was Revelations 3:9. I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them come to worship before thy feet and know that I have loved thee. So the question is, are the real Jews the Jews that are over in Palestine, Jerusalem, in Israel, or are the real Jews the people that were brought over here by way of cargo slave ships to America? Are they the real true Jews according to the Bible? Help us understand. If you have any knowledge, wisdom, any understanding as it relates to this, please chime in, but please use scriptural reference to prove your point. With that, I'm going to say shalom. I'm out. Let's all find out the truth once and for all.
Well, yeah. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I think that's a little bit over too far. There we go. Just kind of get everything adjusted right. It's locky, y'all. Dang. I need to come over. Listen, that's a hell of a question General Shalom posed to the people, man. Where is the answer? That's what I want to know. Yeah, he gave you a very serious question that you need to look into. You understand? And we waiting for somebody to enlighten us on who the true Jews are. You know what I'm saying? Right. But be prepared. Come. Be prepared for a earth-shattering unveiling. You understand? Listen, this is the I.S.U.P.K under command of General YAHANNA. You understand? We're getting ready. Before I go into anything, I want to thank Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, for allowing us the opportunity, man, to come up on here and address our people with this truth, man, and shed some light onto what the scriptures are saying, and break down any questions or anything anybody might have, man. You understand? And show you where the truth is coming out of. You understand? I got Officer Abad Hayah with me. He's gonna be working on the wheels of steel, I call them, you know what I mean? He got the computer for me today. Award's on his way to the Passover, so he might jump in for a minute or two, but we'll see. First and foremost, y'all know how I like to do, man. Man, it is a very exciting time, man. I'm telling you. It's a lot going on. It's wicked and exciting at the same time. Of course, we're going to break some of these stories down. We got some, we got some stories. This class go by hopefully halfway as expected. It should be a pretty good class, man. Lord allow, you know what I'm saying? And we do this all to bring forth the information to you, man, so that you can be able to understand what's happening in these last days. Right. Got to go down the list. Got to do the roll call of the I.S.U.P.K, hierarchy. Starting off with the man himself, Commander General YAHANNA. Give it up, give it up, give it up. The ring coming off right now. Man, Commander General YAHANNA, I can't say enough about, you know, the wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge he's put down in this class. You understand? I mean, in the school, I say class. In the school, you know what I mean? I can't, there's no brother like that. There's no brother that is on the level of the general, man. You understand? So I just want to make sure he's recognized for all that he's been through and all he's held down, and the honor and the dignity, the position this brother's in, man. Most High in Christ, General. The water. General Mahyman, oh my goodness. General Mahyman, you know what I mean? What can you not, man? The general is an angel in disguise. I would call it, man, with the councils and the classes, always busy in this school, without a doubt. You understand? Putting it down, making sure this school rolls in the right spirit, man. And man, I definitely want to give General Mahyman a big round of applause, man. General Mayak. Man, General Mayak, man. He is an excellent general, an excellent brother. I've never heard anything about any of the generals, man, that, you know, sideways, man. They lead the school like they're supposed to. Rather than other whispers about other people in other places. You understand the things going on in other, you know, so-called Israelite groups. You know what I mean? But he's an excellent brother, excellent counsel. You understand? A big brother I've always looked up to, man. General Mayak, man. You understand? You know where it goes. Give him a round of applause, man. General Hazayan. General Hazayan. And man, an excellent brother, excellent general, always got a word to uplift and, you know, the strengthen the brother, man. Everybody knows General Haas, and you know, I don't know about in the school in Philly and New York and DC, and you know, and how General been in this truth, man, putting it down, working in the background, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do. Right. Brother, if you ever have doubt in your mind, brother, you should check these men out, man. They moving in the spirit awesomely, man, mighty before the Lord. General Haas, young man, we appreciate everything you did, brother. We appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? You already know where it goes between me and you. Who's next? General Salman. Y'all saw General Salman right there posing that question, man. Y'all saw him. You know what I mean? Pose that question to get you to start thinking, man, who the hell are the real Jews, man? Why the Bible saying one thing and these people over here declaring something totally different? The Bible saying that the Jews are black. The Bible said the Jews wouldn't be in there. Christ would bring them into their land, man. So who are these imposters? You know what I mean? Just a hell of a man, brother. Hell of a brother, man. Strength, you know, honor, dignity, it falls in this brother's lap right here, man. General Salman, man, we done had all kinds of talks. And brother, from my own personal perspective, this is a mighty man, brother. Every brother should have an opportunity to come to encounter. So give it up for General Salman. General Kathanga Bar, man. General Kathanga Bar. Y'all seen General Kathanga Bar, how he putting it down? New York. You know what I mean? Every time I think about the truth, man, I think about General Katham. And when I first came into the truth, man, This brother, man, I'm gonna tell you, has been a mighty, has got a wealth of knowledge, man. You understand? Counsel. He got the words to guide a brother out of his situation or whatever he's dealing with, because he done me. You understand? And I'm a living testimony, man, to all these generals I had a chance to interact with when I came into the truth, man. So I'm gonna give it up, General Kathunga Bar, man. I'm gonna give it up to General Kathunga Bar. You understand? Generals and General Kabalama. Let me tell you something about General Kabalama, man. General Kabalama rolls. I mean, he's in silence, but he moves in a certain way where he's taking in everything that's going down, chewing that up, and spitting out what you need to do, or how things can be corrected, or giving you understanding on something, man. Y'all ain't talking to General Kabalama, man. You missing out. You missing out, man, on a brother. Let me tell you something, though. That's on a whole nother level. You understand? All gonna be at the Passover, the 57th annual Passover down in Houston, Texas. And boy, oh boy, I'm gonna make my way down there, man. I need to make my wicked behind way down at the Passover, so I can see my brothers and sisters. And those are the brothers I can open up to. They understand, certain things. You understand? But give it up to General Kabalama, man. Kabalama. Those are the heads that was set up by our King Yahawashi, man. There is no other heads, man. There is no other school. You understand? There are no other Israelites. You understand? And I bring it out to you so you can never say, hey, I didn't know which way I was supposed to go. You won't say I didn't tell you, because I bring it out to you to make sure you know. Before I start my class, these are the leaders that the Lord put in charge. If you don't see these men, you are not in the truth, man.
Right.
You understand? Also, I want to thank the captains in all the zones, man. Captains, I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate your strength in dealing with brothers and sisters, man, and putting out this truth, man, and following the guidance of the generals and all that, making sure everything's laid down before you write. Y'all don't know, we follow orders, man.
Right.
We bring down orders from the heads, man, on down. Y'all think we individually, go into our own mind trying to give orders. Nah, we don't do that.
Right.
You understand? So, captains, real big, a part of this truth, man. Huge part. You understand? Then we got the officers. Y'all see the officers, man, rolling up right and tight. You understand? Being able to put the information out, man, rolling in the spirit on these videos and all that. Not trying to put out no old, not putting out no old timid little, effeminate videos like some camps do. Some so-called camps do anyway. You understand? All these things, man, coming up. These brothers coming up in here, man, rolling warriors, soldiers, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the officers, man, I definitely want to thank y'all for the work y'all putting in, man, raising up these men coming up in this school, man. You understand? Teaching them the right way. Big round of applause. Then we got the troopers. Troopers, of course, y'all do a hell of a job in this. Y'all coming up in here doing what y'all supposed to do, dressing in all black, making sure you super in order. Because I'm going to tell you like this, if I can't count on you being in order, I can't use you. You understand? You somewhere, you out somewhere doing something else. You understand? And how the Lord removes men like that he can't use. You understand? So it's a hell of a thing. We realize what's going on. Keep your head. You got tunnel vision, but also at the same time still in the swivel. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, checking out everything. You know what I mean? So the troopers, who we got? The sisters, our sisters. Give them a big round of applause, man. Y'all gonna enjoy today's class. Today we're gonna break down the woman with the alabaster box. We're gonna break down the woman with the alabaster box. We got a little something for the brothers and the sisters. We're gonna break the, we ain't forget about y'all, you know what I mean? I know a lot of times I could be super hard on sisters, but so now we're gonna just, have a nice enlightening class on the woman without. It got so many good parts in this. I don't know if I'm even worthy to bring this out, but I'm gonna try to do my best, man. Sister with the alabaster box and the veil that was torn when Christ. I mentioned that last class. I want to go into it a little bit, bring it out. Lord allow. We got a lot of things to go into today, so we'll see how time run. So that's the whole, that's the body and the truth right there. The brothers and sisters in the truth. All right, Bob, what we starting out with?
Yes, sir. We starting off with the missing person, sir. The video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got y'all check this out. Y'all thought I was joking. I can't get this here to move. I was joking about a lot of black women being missing and dying and all this in the earth right now. You should check this out, black woman, and you should move different. You should move circumspect, man. If you ain't in this truth, you better hightail it up in here. All them thoughts in your mind about what you or the evil you got about this school is Satan planting thoughts in your mind to keep you away from this school. You better get the right counsel you need, man. You sisters are dying too much, man, because of your selfish ways. A woman is selfish, man. I mean, outside of this truth. She's selfish, and she got to realize that's her plot when she's outside of this school. So go ahead, let me hear a little bit about, you know where to stop it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's roll.
Come on.
In the entire planet. You can't drive down the wrong lane without being caught by some sort of camera. And yet when an entire person that's probably paying taxes goes missing, we can't find her? But on top of all of that, for you to be found dead in a body of water means that the perpetrator not only premeditated this murder, but they wanted to make sure that they had every single chance in getting away with it. You guys don't understand how deep this goes. If you're found dead in a body of water, you have no idea how corrosive that can be when it comes to criminal investigation. Water destroys evidence. It gets rid of fingerprints. It makes it so much more disgusting when you realize that this is so unbelievably and obviously targeted towards black women in London and throughout the UK. So since nobody else is saying it, especially not even our own news outlets in this country, please, everybody, not only can we stay safe, but please can we look over one another? Please, for the love of God, because this country, our own government are not going to do that for us.
71,000 black girls under 17 went missing in 2021. And they were identified as runaways. 9 out of 10 were identified as runaways. If you're identified as a runaway, no Amber Alert, no law enforcement attention, nothing. Right. Saying things like juvenile prostitutes. Juveniles means children. Right. Children cannot consent to sex work. Right. They're children. Yeah. But black and brown girls get adultified. Like, we are demonized and we are blamed for our own abuse, which means you're not going to take it as seriously. Our innocence is never guaranteed.
Yeah. That was it on that, sir.
Okay, that's it. One thing we got to understand, man. Yeah. Cut me off real big. Okay, let me see if I do it like that. Okay. One thing we got to understand, man, we got to come together as a people, man. I'm so tired of this division mess. I'm so sick of it. it just, it's like when you divide it, you don't care about this section or this area or this. When you representing something else, you don't care about how your brother's doing in certain other zones. That's ridiculous. That ain't nothing but Satan doing that, man.
Come on.
Like this sister out on here, she is damn near screaming for somebody to pay attention to what's going on. You hear the agony in her voice? She's like, this thing is serious, man. It's serious. We need to pay attention to it. If you're sitting back and you acting like this is, just you've lost a lot. You're not in touch with your people. If you're sitting back thinking that this isn't an emergency situation and they just going through it over there, it ain't happening as much over here, then you done lost touch of your people, man. You better start loving your people again. When I say loving your people, do things to your people that show, go out your way for your people. I've seen people holding the door. As soon as a white person, hold the door for your brothers and sisters and, let them hold the door for their own goddamn self. You going out the way to hold the door for somebody. I mean, I'm just using that for example, but at least I know this is where my love is going. I'm directing it towards it. Listen, give a little extra money for my people.
Right.
This is where my love is going. The scriptures say, where you lay up your money, that's where your heart is.
Right.
You understand? So, yeah, we got to definitely start making sure we doing situations where we're exacting our love towards blacks and Latinos, man. That's where your love got to go.
Right.
Give it to me in the Bible where the Lord said, Leviticus 19, I think it is.
Yes, sir.
Where the Lord said, your neighbor, because a lot of people think your neighbor is the man. If a white man living beside you, that's your neighbor, or for Chinese or whatever, wherever they are on the earth, whoever living beside him is their neighbor. That's bull crap, man.
Right.
The neighbor is your people, man. You understand? Read it for me. Where we at? 19, verse 17?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
It's against the law to hate blacks or Latinos, Native Americans.
Right.
You have hatred in your heart for your brother, you are in error of God's law. Because God said, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Right? Read it again.
Yes, sir. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Keep going.
Thou
shalt. Yeah, he's talking about your brother. Read on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Yeah, you got a problem with your brother. The scriptures say you go between him and you. You understand? He do something wrong, you tell him about the wrong that he's doing. That's what it means when he says rebuke. Tell him what he's doing wrong and the efforts that he will correct it. If not, you done your part. God is on your side. So you ain't got to worry about nothing else. You understand? Read on.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not sit there and watch your brother be sinful, man. He might not even know what he's doing is a sin.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Wait a minute. God said, you should not avenge. What does that mean? Does somebody in the class go? Anybody in the class? I got to do the roll call on the class too. Shoot, I ain't even set up right here.
Yes,
I've been running around to the last second. Go ahead, Abad. I'm gonna go ahead and let you answer it.
Yes, sir. Taking justice in your own hands, like
taking revenge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Something go down, you taking revenge. And the shit never stops.
Come.
The Lord said you should not do that, because why? Why not?
Nor bear any grudge
No,
against.
no, hold on.
Oh, yes, sir.
Why should you not do that? Go ahead, Abad.
Oh, we got a response online first.
Oh,
sir.
please. Yeah, get somebody online.
Yes, sir. Yahali Sharel Yasharala says, take benches in your own hands, get back at them for what they done to you.
Exactly. Because you know why? That demon coming up in you, that hatred that you didn't have gets an opportunity to reveal itself. But why should you not, by reading this, why should you not take revenge on your brother? Give somebody a chance in the class.
Yes, sir.
I'm back on. Let me see what we got. Let me put the class. I'll switch them over, y'all. Go ahead, Abad. I'm gonna give you a chance to.
We do got a response on what
Good. What we got?
George Sanders says the Lord will deal with you.
Not only with you, but with but taking revenge is actually saying, I don't believe in God. I'm God.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I got to exact punishment on this person.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? That's what the Arabs say they believe in Allah, right? But why how come Allah ain't doing nothing about them, about what's going on in them? They got to do it, they got to go get revenge.
Right.
Because why? They don't serve, their God is a false God, man.
Right.
And you don't believe in God when you go and say, I got to handle this because I don't believe God going to do anything about it. Especially if you're in the right and you've done what the Lord said. Give me some more.
We have another response, sir.
Oh, please.
This is from Yahali Sharel Yasharala. Because you're instructed to love your brother and not take vengeance, and the Most High says, vengeance is mine.
That's right. Give her a round of applause. Lord said, vengeance is mine. You ain't got to worry. Who you think getting away with something? Anybody getting away with it? All that stuff that this devil's doing, he gonna pay back.
Right.
Because the Lord said, give him double. Did he say in Revelations?
Yes, sir.
You understand? So he ain't getting away with nothing. I mean, it's a terrible thing to keep hearing these atrocities take place, but the Lord ain't, gonna let this devil slide for nothing. Go ahead.
Keep reading, sir.
Yeah, please.
Verse
Any
18.
more responses?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, keep reading.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Who's your neighbor? The children of thy people. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who Christ was saying in the New Testament when he said, love thy neighbor as thyself. He wasn't talking about loving the white man who did all these atrocities against you. You understand? Or the other nations. I go into that's a whole nother thing. All right, so now give me where are we going back to where we left off about?
Yes, sir. We're back at the missing person, sir.
Yeah, please.
Come on. This is
so if I could before you start the next one, some things got to happen because Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are hard-headed. Yes, we are. And so the Lord got to make his point known before he delivers you from this situation. He got to let you know these nations don't mean you know damn good, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. The first missing persons is Zalig Williams. Last seen.
Zalig, you said?
Zelig. Zelig.
Okay. Go ahead.
Zelig Williams, last seen in Columbia, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
He's 28 years old. And that's pretty much
it.
Yes.
Columbia, South Carolina. You understand? Keep an eye out for Zelig Williams.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Columbia used to be a hell of a place, man, back in the day. I ain't been down there recently, man. A hell of a place. All kind of Southern hospitality, man. You understand? You know what I mean? So, yeah, Columbia. All right, what we got?
Yes, sir. The next one. Gustavo Angel Sanchez.
Okay. Gustavo Sanchez. Missing from where? Give me the
Houston, Texas.
Houston. Missing from Houston. We get down there. If I see Gustavo Sanchez, boy, I'm bringing him home. Goddamn it! I'm gonna bring him to his home where he, Right. But anyway, he missing from Houston, Texas. Go ahead.
Last seen March 20th, 2026. He's 17 years old.
17 years old, man. You understand? Keep a lookout for our brother. Make sure, let's try to bring our brother home, man. His family worried about him.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is Miss Martinez. I'm jamming her first name up. Yurikzi Martinez, age 16.
Okay, 16-year-old from where?
Oh, from where? Yes, sir. Khan. Yes. South Dakota. South Dakota.
I'm gonna pull it up so I can see. South Dakota, you said?
I can't confirm.
These classes terrible.
She was missing since February 14, 2026.
Okay.
But the thing is,
where?
And ethnicity.
Yurikzi Martinez.
Oh, Yurikzi Martinez.
Yeah, I think it says. And it's 16. Okay. Okay, keep an eye out for this sister. I'm not sure where. It doesn't say where she's missing from, does it?
It's not really saying. Lincoln say Lincoln County, but I'm not sure what that.
Well, anybody know what Lincoln County? You can do some more. Go ahead, say it again.
Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, Canton, SD.
South Dakota, right? I'm thinking.
South Dakota, yeah, Comic-Con.
Okay, all right. Keep an eye out for the sister. The phone number right there. So wherever area code that is, pretty much that's probably where you can find more information on her. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right.
Yes, sir. The next one is Shaquavia Hall, age 22. She
he just got missing, right?
Yes, sir.
I think it says, let me see. Go ahead. You don't see the date? Anything? Where's she from? Where's she get missing from? Does it say?
Yes, sir. She's missing from the Bristol. In Bristol. Nicholas Drive in Bristol.
Okay, Nicholas in Bristol. Where's Bristol?
That's a good question, sir.
No, where's that? Okay, all right. We ain't gonna spend too much time on it. Y'all can look it up. Y'all can see. Check it out and keep an eye out for this sister right here. I hate to not tell you what area to look in, but whoever wrote this should put the info first and then write whatever. But okay, let's go to the next one.
Right. Next one, Khan, is Ramir Dimitri Perry, age 17 years old, missing since February 7th, 2026, from Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, B-more. B-more. You're missing from B-more, man. Keep an eye out for this sister. Okay. All right. What was her name again?
This is a male, sir. I think this is a
what was his name then?
Ramir Dimitri Perry.
Oh, Ramir. Okay. Ramir. Okay. All right. Okay, go to the next one.
Yes, sir. The invention, sir.
Inventions. Okay. I think I can see that. Hold on.
I can make it bigger.
I'm gonna give it. Look, I can see who's on. This thing is not running right though. My chat, but Manema 1, I think it is.
Oh yes, sir. On YouTube.
Shout out, huh? Say it again.
You got the chat on the YouTube, sir?
Yeah, but it's not moving. It's just it's stuck. It ain't moving nowhere. The screen probably stuck. And I got Princess Mayakal Banath. The water for y'all coming into class. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Dabashin Yahweh. Who else? King Denny. Is that it? King Denny?
Yes, sir.
And George Sanders. Also, am I missing somebody? Yeah, probably more.
Somewhere on Facebook.
Yeah, this my internet always be messing up, man, for some reason. All right, so okay, go ahead. Inventions. We got a couple of inventions. We're gonna run through the stories, get the topic out, you know what I mean? And I just want to let y'all know next week class is gonna be council. That will be we'll be having the Feast of Unleavened Bread that evening, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, and we'll be in Houston. So just to let y'all know, give you the heads up. Lord allow, we'll be following up that next Sunday.
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Khan, start playing the video, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, slap.
In the late 1800s, a time when the country that Black Americans have a rich history of innovation and creativity. In the late 1800s, a time when the country was still healing from the Civil War, Black Americans were filing patents at record levels, showcasing their ingenuity and determination. Despite being just a few decades out of slavery and facing immense social and economic challenges, Black inventors were innovating at a pace that shocked the world. Their contributions were groundbreaking and transformative. From home appliances that made daily life easier to industrial machines that powered the economy, their ideas shaped American life in profound ways. And yet, most people don't even know their names. In fact, no other oppressed group anywhere in the world filed more patents than Black Americans during that time. This is a testament to their resilience and brilliance. We weren't just labor, we were inventors, creators, and visionaries, builders, innovators, geniuses. Black history isn't just about struggle. It's about innovation, creativity, and progress. Brilliance, power, legacy. Follow for more untold Black stories.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. A lot of the things that we're trying to bring out have been hidden from Black people. Like I want to go into the Dark Ages and bring out some of the things that white people that lied to us about who these people were. They totally told you a bold-faced lie on who some of these people during the Dark Ages were to make them look like they were great and to undermine you and to get you to love and respect and worship them.
Right.
So this is an excellent point to bring out, man. You understand? Bring out things that going to uplift Black people. We don't need things to tear them down, except if they're going against God's rules.
Right.
That needs to be, you got to shun them on that. You definitely got to. So go ahead, Abad.
Khan. The next invention.
This black inventor didn't just... Time you're in a barbershop, thank Richard Spikes. This black inventor didn't just cut hair. He revolutionized how we live. Born 1878, son of a barber, learned to cut hair in his father's shop. But Spikes saw problems everywhere and fixed them. 1908, he's running a saloon in Arizona, hated how hard it was to get beer from kegs, so he invented the modern beer tap. Milwaukee Brewing Company bought his patent, and we're still using his design today. Every bar, every keg party, that's Richard Spikes' genius. 1913, he put the first turn signals on a Pierce Arrow car. 1932, improved automatic gear shifts. But here's the amazing part. In 1950, at age 72, he patented the horizontally swinging barber chair. You know, the one that swivels so barbers can move around you easily. 1962, age 84 and nearly blind from glaucoma, he invented the automatic brake safety system still used in school buses. From beer taps to turn signals to the barber chair that spins, one man's inventions touched every part of daily life. Barbershops aren't just about haircuts. They're about innovation, community, and black genius. Follow for more inventions.
That was basically on that one, sir.
Okay. This brother right here, you know, working in his environment, you know, trying to make life better for brothers and sisters, man. You know, that was a hell of a thing. Beer tap and so on and so forth. What we got next? Is this the last one?
Yes, plus some like general inventions that was made. So this one is, did you know a black American inventor patented early rotor design and helicopter safety devices in the 1940s?
Nope, but it wouldn't surprise me. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. In the 1940s, Paul E. Williams created and patented an early rotor design and a helicopter safety device during a time when aviation was still new and dangerous. His innovations contributed to the technology used in rotorcraft today. History books rarely mentions his name, but his impact is in the sky above us every single day.
No sign of Christ, man. Excellent, man. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, they want to cut black people off from so they won't be able to, so they're not going to, you know, they want to dumb you down so you don't do the inventions that they know that you do, or you won't rise up in this society. So that's what a lot of things are in place for. That's what Trump is doing with all this DEI mess, cutting things back so you won't find out certain information. You know what I mean? So those are some inventions right now. Let's go into the
yes, sir.
Let's go into first. What's the first story? Is that the one with the monkey? Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is that yeah, that's good. Let's go into the monkey. Now y'all know a couple of weeks back, Trump made some depictions of black people with monkeys, referring to as black people as monkeys, right? And I said I was gonna get on them about that, man. So I'm gonna definitely reign true to my word, man. Come to find out, man, when we analyze, make it big, please. Is that the biggest you can go?
You can go bigger, sir. Come on.
We're gonna analyze this devil. We're gonna play the POE, process of elimination, POE, to see who the real monkeys are on this goddamn earth, man. You understand? Who behaves like the animal, man? You understand? Because we have very civilized civilizations on this earth, man. We blacks and Latinos, Native Americans, we knew how to treat one another. They learned how to treat one another from us. You understand? They learn how to bathe their little funky behinds from black people, man.
Right.
Understand? Brother invented the toilet. I know goddamn well cleaning up them damn devils. He said, let me just revolutionize some shit so we can have a better, a place to live. We got to spell and deal with them. Don't you know that they had, and I'm talking about some hygiene things right now. They had, and the Greeks and the Romans had places where people would just, go around and take pisses in like a bowl. Like you would see each other's, while they urinating and taking baths and all that kind of stuff. Like when they came to the Native Americans, when they came into the Native Americans space, they saw them as being disease-ridden. Something, these are the people that got a lot of problems. You understand? So right here, look at the primate lips on that thing right there. And they got the nerve to talk about black people and refer us to being monkeys. Well, look at the real monkeys. Put that other picture up.
Yes, sir.
The other one, the other monkey picture up on the left.
Yes, sir.
I saw a picture. Please, is that the biggest you can go? Or?
For this one,
Good night. I saw that old picture. I was thinking, what can I show of how this man is hairy? Give me Genesis 25 and 25. Yeah, make it big as it can. Big as it can, brother. Look at that. Give me Genesis 25 and 25 and put up the picture of Chuck Norris.
Yes,
brother, when I first saw the movie, what was that? What was it? What's the one with Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee fought?
You might be
I
right.
can't think of the name of the movie.
It could be
Enter the Dragon. Huh?
It could be Enter the Dragon. I could be wrong though.
It might. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When that devil took his jacket, took his coat, his little karate gi or whatever they call that off, but I ain't never seen so much hair in my life, man. I never forget that damn scene. It always is plaguing my mind right now, watching that naked, hairy bastard. Now, you got the scripture on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now put the picture up on it.
Yes, sir.
I think I sent you two pictures. One of them, put the one on his back. Good. He got a goddamn bundle of hair on his shoulders and on his back, man. Now we're gonna see who the real cave beast is, man. Who's the real? That's not the one, but that's good enough. No, get the one. Yeah, you can put the one on his back too. Look at the one on his back. So look, Bruce grabbing the hair. Bruce grabbing a handful of hair. Now we're going to see who the real caveman is on the earth, man. This man, if it was not, the general always used to say, if it wasn't for Big Man, Big made this man look kind of civilized. You understand? They have them little things where they go and take the hair off their backs and all that. You put the tape down on it, and then you rip it all, tape full of it. Look, you got to keep re-upping on that tape, man. That tape full of hair. Now read what the Lord said about this beast, man.
Sorry, sir.
Please.
Eternal Sleep responded, said, the way of the dragon.
The Way of the Dragon. Y'all go check that movie out, man. The Way of the Dragon. I don't know if I should tell y'all to check that movie out, man. It might make you have nightmares seeing that hairy beast. That thing is hairy. You understand? But go ahead, read on.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment.
This is the first baby. Remember, when Rebecca went, she was having problems. She was having problems with her pregnancy. Somebody said something?
Klatza was saluting. Shalom.
Okay. So she was having pregnancy problems. She said, listen, if this is the will of the Lord, why am I suffering like this? And this is the Lord told her 2 nations. Your nation is your race, man. I'm tired of people saying your nation is not your race. The nation you belong to is your race. That's who it is. 2 nations are in thy womb, meaning 2 races of people was in her womb, and 2 different manner of people. They have different mannerisms. Our mannerisms is not like white people's mannerisms. Why are you trying to keep making black people be like white people, man? We got two different mannerisms.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
All over like in hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
He was red all over. Red, very important, because the Lord does not say in the Bible anybody else was born red. Why is that important? Why is it important? The Lord said he was red like an old hairy garment. Why is it important he said he's red? Anybody in the class? Go ahead, Abad.
So we know about the mark of Cain.
That's right. That was the same mark that was put on Cain. When he put a mark on Cain and sent him to go live in the mountains some damn where, because he's a murderer. Well, this man is the same. You see in the murders he's doing all over the earth, right, and still having a problem with associating Esau with this man. Well, God said that the first would come out and his rulership would come, and then Jacob would rule after. Right. That was the prophecy. Anybody got any problems? I don't understand that. Well, let's go on, please.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out.
And nothing was said about his brother because he came out like everybody else. But this thing came out red and hairy. His name is Esau. That's who you have ruling the earth right now. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau is the wicked ruling the earth. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the stories. Yes, so we're done with that. You understand? I shouldn't have to hear no white person who listen, they make they think that you won't say nothing about them because they in charge and they got money and you fear them. You fear them. But I don't want to hear nothing about no white people, man, from no white people. When you a caveman, man, you are a wicked, evil caveman who looks more like a monkey than anybody else. Look at this. Watch this. Read. Go ahead, play.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. This is the caveman giving a job interview. This would be very important you understand this, because the caveman is giving you interviews all over this earth trying to get a job. But anyway, just go ahead and play it.
Come.
For the time.
You want your job? What do you do? Me and they have me hunter. Me all together. You hunt together. Need a many. So, they was here, Shabby. Take your more time. Hunter? Maybe get it? Why you leave that truck? That's not that. You need to jump the bigger. How long you with that truck? 10 months. 10 months? Me hear you leave after 2 months. Me hear you leave and go drive around playing with family. Me too. Me don't try to chase it up. Me just want it done. Me gotta just eat me. Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's basically on that, sir.
All right, that's it on that. He said next, right?
Yes, he did.
I think somebody else was going to come in.
Yeah, someone else is gonna come in. You want me to play that part too?
Yeah, it's raised in hands. Only a couple more seconds.
Yes, sir.
You stop it.
Come on.
All right, that's it on that. All right, so y'all know I like to have a little fun sometimes, man. We used to have a little crack a joke or two, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's proceed on with the class.
Yes, sir. We have Bob Barker, sir.
Bob Barker. I don't know about this. This cat right here, man. Everybody thought he was the friendly white man. He was the other half of It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. You understand? Hosting The Price is Right. Come to find out, he was a racist, womanizing piece of garbage. And the two sisters that worked on there as models have all kind of stories. I didn't bring it out, but I know I read this not too long ago. But go ahead, play it for me.
Yes, sir. Oh, sloppy.
Bob Barker was not a great guy. He didn't even want the black contestant. 26, and many of us are just now discovering that the Price is Right's host Bob Barker was not a great guy. He didn't even want the black contestants to touch him.
A car on the Price is Right. You want a car? Yes, don't attack me.
He was so upset with black people.
Yes, sir.
I didn't say anything. I'm laughing, bro. Go ahead, keep playing.
He said stop.
When Diane Parkinson she had been with black men, he went berserk because they were having an affair and he thought that they could spread disease.
Bob did mention if she had ever been with any other person that was black, that he would not be happy and that he thought they might have had some kind of communicable disease or something.
He did not want to be touched by us. And a lot of people seem to be shocked by this. This man was born in 1923, okay? I don't know what you guys are expecting from someone born in 1923, but they're usually not very good people historically. And on top of that, a lot of people still have these ideas and views. You see people on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter that call women who are with black people mud sharks and among other racial slurs. So these ideas still exist, but people are just now discovering he's not a great guy.
Don't touch me.
I think the hardest part for a lot of people is that he was a host until 2007. They knew his history. They knew exactly what type of man he was, and he was still able to host up until 2007. If you haven't seen this documentary, I would definitely recommend watching it. It definitely seems like a must.
Yeah, so, yeah, old Bob Barker. Old Price is Right. You see how he was running from that brother? Like that brother was so, like Bob, the white man got the nerve, as much disease as this man has. Like, you should run away from. They always trying to shake your hand and all that old crap. I don't want to shake your little clammy little hands. I don't know where the hell they been.
Right.
I'll quick dap it. Yeah. I don't shake no goddamn hands, man. I'll get all intimate. You put all his hand all over your hand. Right. Therefore, transferring that pork or whatever the hell he got to eating to your hands or whatever. That's nasty, man. I don't, Yeah, so old Bob Barker, man. You understand? Check out that. She said it was it's something out on him, and check it out if y'all interested. You, of course, All right. Anything else we want to say? Y'all want anything else to add on to it or say something about it?
Yes, Kalatazar says the price is for the BS.
Right. You're right about that. There you go. You know what I mean? Absolutely. All right, where we going next, Abad? Bring the next story up.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Gotta run through them real quick. Oh, right here. This devil right here is make it big, please.
Yes, sir.
As big as it can go. This devil right here, man, is a very famous preacher. I think David Jeremiah, whatever his name is, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a service straight up worshiping Nimrod. This is a resurrection celebrate. They celebrating the resurrection. God never told you to worship celebrate the resurrection.
Right.
God never said to celebrate that.
Right.
You got to see what the Lord said. Do what the Lord say. Celebrate the things He told you to celebrate. But when you see this, brother, it's going to be no denying that that's who they worshiping. Go ahead and play it for me.
Yes, sir.
This doctrine of Jesus coming out of the grave rests on strong historic evidence. John 20 verse 1 says, "Now on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been rolled away." And ladies and gentlemen, what is the first day of the week? It is Sunday. Acts 20 verse 7 says, "Now on the first day of the week, the disciples came together to break bread." Sunday is an amazing testimony to the resurrection. The early Christians, men and women, were devout Jews who became Christians. They were fanatical in their observance of the Sabbath.
Yeah, he said they were Jews that became Christians. No, they did not. That's an absolute lie. The people they were calling them Christians because they followed Christ, but they were Israelites.
Yes, sir.
But he said they became Christians. When? That religion was started by the Roman Catholic Church.
Right.
So that's a lie.
Yes, sir.
Keep going.
Okay.
The Jews feared breaking the Sabbath like they feared nothing else, and if they violated the strict laws concerning its observance, they could be killed. Yet something happened that caused these Jewish men and women to turn their backs on all the years of religious training and tradition. They changed their day of worship to Sunday in honor of the anniversary of the resurrection of Jesus.
Well, stop. I got to stop it. What's going on right here? They said they changed their day from Saturday to Sunday in honor of the worship of the sun god, in honor of the worship of Nimrod, the sun. Where is the scripture when our people had their back in the temple worshiping the sun? Where the Lord took, I think it was Ezekiel, into the temple and said, "Look at these great, look at this offense that our people was doing. They were women, I think it was women weeping for Tammuz or something like that." And then he said, "Go a little further and look." And then he saw the leaders turning their backs, worshiping the sun god, had their backs to the temple, worshiping the sun. That is a prophetic statement. Because why? They're doing the same exact thing now. I think it's Ezekiel. Is it Ezekiel?
Yes, sir. It's Ezekiel 8 and 15.
Okay. All right. Let's get it real quick.
Yes, sir.
Now, I ain't gonna spend too much time on this, but I just want to bring this out. Go to the top. Yes, where he goes first, when he first brings them. Meaning the Lord took Ezekiel in the spirit, lifted him by his head, his cornrows. Go to the top.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this one installed. I can't. It comes on and goes off, so maybe I'm tripping. Go ahead, read the first verse.
Like number 1?
Yeah, where it begins, where the Lord took him to show him the go to verse 1. What does verse 1 say?
I think it's verse 5, sir.
Okay.
This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 5. Then said he unto me, Son of man, lift up thine eyes now the way toward the north. So I lifted up my eyes the way toward the north, and behold, northward at the gate of the altar, this image of jealousy in the entry.
No, I think it's further. Is it further down? Go down some more.
Yes, sir.
I got to see where we at. Because it's the right there where it says, nah, I want the one where it says, anyone see okay, where's the one where it says weeping for Tammuz? Just give me that one first. Women weeping for Tammuz.
Verse 14. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north. And behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz.
Why is it saying weeping for Tammuz? Were they outright worshiping Tammuz? The women was weeping for Tammuz in them churches. In other words, and go to the scripture where it says the priests were facing the sun. I'm going to show you something. I mean, yeah. It should be around there somewhere.
Verse 16, sir.
Yeah, hold that. Why was they weeping for Tammuz? We're gonna find out. Read this for me.
Verse 16. And he brought me into the inner court of the Lord's house. And behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men, with their backs toward the temple of the Lord.
So now the temple of the Lord, where they supposed to be, where their backs were towards the temple, meaning they facing somewhere else. Read.
And their faces toward the east, and they worship the sun toward the east.
They worship the sun towards the east. Backs to the temple, worshiping the sun. The sun is what? Who is the east? Babylon. Babylon is the east. When you look at where our land is, and you look at where Babylon is, it's to the east.
Right.
And so they worshiping the Babylonian kingdom, Nimrod. And Nimrod, Tammuz is the son, was supposedly, of Nimrod. Nimrod backing it, meaning, okay, the whole thing was the resurrection was that Nimrod was reborn in the image of his son. But the women didn't know. I don't think the women knew that they were worshiping Nimrod. You know what I think was going on? The priest was worshiping Nimrod, and the women were following the priest blindly, weeping to Tammuz, who was supposed to be the son of Nimrod. Nimrod was God, and his son was supposed to be Tammuz. In other words, I'm just putting it in perspective so that you understand it. This is insane. This is incredible, man, when you understand the truth of what was going on with our people. Same thing going on today. That's why that bastard said, you, the son, something, I forgot what he just said, but he said something in reference to the son. Go back to the video.
Yes, sir.
If I could.
Come.
They straight out worshiping the cross and the son. The cross is for you. Anybody that stands in their way of worshiping the Babylonian kingdom. That's why the Lord called this Babylon the Great. Is that as big as it can get? So you can play the whole thing, so you can see it good? Watch what this devil says. Go back a little, just a tad bit.
Yes,
just a teeny. And play it.
Yes, sir.
Yet something happened that caused these Jewish men and women to turn their backs on all the years of religious training and tradition. They changed their day of worship to Sunday in honor of the anniversary of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Can you think of any other event in history that is celebrated 52 times a year as the resurrection is? Every time we come to church on Sunday, we're saying, He is risen indeed. 2 days have earned names on the church's calendar, Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Yet in a real sense, all of us live on Saturday, the day with no name.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. He said, wait, stop right there. What did he just say? All of us live on Saturday, which has no name or something like that?
A day which have no name, yes, sir.
A day which has no name. So he just said, and did you see, go back just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Did you see he's looking out of the sepulcher at the sun? It's damn near like a sunrise. Right. Go back a little bit more, about so we can get the whole gist of what the hell's going on.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, man! Oh man! Go ahead, play it from there.
We're saying he is risen indeed.
Worship on Sunday.
2 days have earned names on the church's calendar, like Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Yet in a real sense, all of us live on Saturday, the day with no name.
Stop. Look at that, man. Wow. You can't deny that. Ain't no way in the hell you must be out your goddamn mind if you won't come to me and tell me, oh, that's about Christ. That devil said, give me where it says wood and stone and the curses.
Yes, sir.
That devil said, what is that devil? That devil said, he's showing you from inside the thing as if he's moving the rock so that you can see where Christ, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Christ, that rock was removed not so Christ can get in, but so you can see that he wasn't there. Says when the women came, the rock was removed. Why? Christ didn't have to remove that rock. Christ could have just went on out the damn the burial place. But that rock was removed so you can be a witness to what had taken place, man.
Right.
You think that woman, when the women came to put the what's names on his body, they were going to lift that 4,000-pound rock to remove it? Please, Abba. Well, yeah.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, so 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Mm-hmm.
There thou shalt serve other gods.
And there thou shalt serve other gods. Y'all don't even realize that's what y'all worshiping. Y'all think y'all worshiping Christ. What a game that has been played on you. You better run from that goddamn Christian church. Keep going. Oh, dear.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Even what?
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone. What's that wood? That's that cross. That's that wooden cross they worshiping. I think they sung at the cross where I first saw the light. At the cross. They got nothing to do with Christ.
Right.
He saw the light of the cross. That light is that Nimrod. That light is that sun.
Right.
What else you say? Even wood and stone is that Islam. God named the two biggest religions right there in the curses that our people will be falling under. The other day they had the closing of that Ramadan, and every Muslim that Philly was packed with Muslims all on the street, all in the corners, all over the goddamn place. And their Muslim wear, men wearing more dresses than you can imagine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I look at this. Look at this. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Is there any more? That's it?
Yes, sir. That was it on that scripture.
Okay. Drop that. Okay, so I wanted to bring that out. And go to the next story, please.
Yes, sir.
Let's hurry up so we can get to the
Okay.
What's this?
A pastor goes viral telling everyone in church they are all going to hell.
Dumbass idiot. That's what this is. Go ahead. Play it for the top again.
Yes, sir.
I don't even care no more. All y'all going to hell. My wife is going to hell. My kids is going to hell. You are going to hell.
What?
I like
Bro,
that guy.
what are you talking about,
Okay,
man?
that's it. Stop there. Stop.
Stop. Come on.
Oh, okay, I thought there's some more.
There's some more, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Play some more.
Stop playing. You going to hell. Going to hell. You going to hell too. You're going to be the lead position in hell. With the devil. You going to hell. Hell. Everybody, don't play no more. Hell. Say everybody. Shut your Shut the fuck up. Huh?
Okay, that's it on that. Go to Deuteronomy 32, I think it's 22.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to we're just going pull up a scripture about hell real quick. So these dumb idiots, man, they keep talking about something, you going to hell. What the hell do you think we've been in? You know what I mean? The white man's the devil. You better believe your ass is in hell.
Right.
You understand? All right, read that for me.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 22. For a fire is kindled in mine anger.
So the Lord is talking about his anger. That's where they get that supposedly hell from. But the Lord ain't talking about what the Christian church calls hell. The Lord is talking about right here on this earth. You're going to see it in a minute. Read.
And shall burn unto the lowest hell.
And shall burn, his anger is going to burn to the lowest hell. Read on.
And shall consume the earth.
And shall consume what?
The earth.
The what?
The earth.
Read it with some conviction. The earth.
And shall
okay, so the God is saying his fire, he's so goddamn hot that he's going to make it hot. He's going to make you, put you in the hellish condition. Read on.
With her increase.
With her increase, meaning the things, the stuff that comes out of the earth. You understand? Read on. Even you, read on.
And set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
Oh my goodness. Read on.
Verse 23. Scrolling down. Slakia.
That's all right.
I will heap mischiefs upon them.
He will do what?
I will heap mischiefs upon them.
God said, I'm going to put you in all kind of trouble. Where? Where is this going to take? No, hold on, Abide. Let me finish talking. Where? On earth, on this earth. You see that? He said it will consume the earth with her increase, and I'm going to heap troubles on them. Read on.
I will spend mine arrows upon them.
God said, I'm going to go to war with you. I'm going to spend my arrows on you. He like a warrior. But you ain't going to be able to go to war with the only way you ain't going to be able to go to war with God. God going to destroy you. In other words. Read on.
Verse 24. They shall be burnt with hunger.
What?
They shall be burnt with hunger.
This is his anger. This is his hot anger, burning our anger, and he's going to burn you with hunger. Ain't no spirit going to be being burnt with hunger down where the hell you talking about. That's happening right here on the earth. Read on.
Okay. And devoured with burning heat.
And the Lord said, I'm going to devour you while you on this earth. Read on.
And with bitter destruction, I will also send the teeth of the beast upon them.
Wait a minute, teeth of beast? Didn't that happen to us? When was teeth of beast sent on us? Oh, y'all. Anybody on the class answering? Get the class involved. Let's see what y'all got.
Yes, sir.
See what y'all got. I'm give y'all a minute. I'm gonna move on as I got what time's sake.
Oh, we got Yashar Banath. Alligators.
Alligator. Whoa, my goodness. Alligator bait. Remember that? Give me some more. I'm going to tell y'all if y'all don't answer. For the time's sake. Go ahead, Abad.
I was going to say during the civil rights, the attack dogs.
That's right. Them goddamn German shepherds. I don't mess with them to this day, man. They suck German shepherds on black people during the civil rights movement. Give me some more.
George Sanders says K9.
K9, that's right. They doing it right now. Put the dogs, sicking the dogs on, dogs biting you up. Police officer, oh, it's my mistake. Give me some more. Y'all missing some big ones, boy. All right, I'm gonna tell you. Remember doing the Roman Colosseums?
Oh, I remember now.
People that did not listen to Christ and fled into Africa, when Christ said, when you see the abomination of desolation stand, they didn't want to listen. They didn't flee. That's what the Romans did. He starved a lot of them out. He took a lot of them into the Colosseums to fight animals.
Right.
That's what happened. That's your history, black man, Hispanic man, Native American Indian man. Then over here in slavery, when you was picking cotton, of course, you had all kind of beasts that you had to deal with in that situation.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Yes, sir. We got one.
Snakes biting you and all. Remember even I ain't gonna go in that far back though, but go ahead. You got somebody else saying something?
Yes, sir.
Please.
George Sanders says, fed us to pigs.
Man, absolutely. A lot of people don't know that's what white people did. You know what I mean? All right, give me some more.
Yes, sir. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them and the poison of serpents of the dust.
Poison of serpents upon the dust. We got bit. We was in the coming out of what's the name? Coming out of what's the name? Remember the Lord had to put Lord told Moses to put the serpent on the stick. On the stick, and whoever will look up at it will get. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the serpents of the dust. Read on.
Yes, sir. Verse 25. The sword without and terror within.
What does that mean? Anybody, quick. The sword without and terror within. Go ahead, Abide, quickly.
The sword without, it will be our enemies, like laying hands with us using weapons of sorts, like guns or whatever. But the terror within will be like stress.
No.
Oh, it's like it.
No, that's all right. You think that's good mean. That's what I want. Terror within, it does cause stress. Well, what does that mean? Anybody online taking a stab? Go ahead and give it to you. When you go outside your nation, you're gonna catch it. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get killed inside your nation too.
Okay.
You're gonna catch it going out. A lot of people think they can escape the curses. You can't escape God's curses. You can run as fast as you can. But you're gonna ask Michael Jordan, ask all the people that suffered from the curses, thinking that they're gonna go out and live good with their enemies. They caught it. His father got killed. So many others. You're going to catch it going out, and you're going to catch it in here, too. Read on.
We did eventually get a response just now, sir.
Go ahead.
No, this is from George Sanders. No military, no defense.
Well, that's not quite it, but I see where you're going with that, though. Well, go ahead, read on. Give me some more.
Shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling.
A virgin means a young woman. So y'all both gonna get it. And you see that happening all the time. My goodness, do I have to go and show you where young people are dying day in and day out? God said it's going to happen. And God said, read on.
The suckling also with the man of gray hairs.
From the young to the old, keep going.
Verse 26.
Quickly.
Yes, sir. I said, I will scatter them into the corners.
I said, God's repeating what he said he was going to do. I said I was going to do this to you. Read on.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
You call yourself African American. What the hell is that? Name of two white men. Two white men. I said I want to make their names cease from amongst men. If you look up, if you want to see what Israel is, you ain't going to be able to find them on the face of the earth. You'll be able to see African American. That could be an African coming over here in America. You know what I mean? Your name has ceased from being from amongst men, man. You don't even want to even identify who the hell you was. God telling you who you was, and you act like they don't mean shit. Read on.
Verse 27. Were it not that I fear the wrath of the enemy, lest their adversaries should behave themselves strangely.
What's that? Go ahead. Go ahead, read on. Read on. What time?
Unless they should say, our hand is high, and the Lord have not done all this.
The Lord said, keep going. The Lord ain't going to allow your enemy going to be proud and be like, where is their God? Their God ain't nowhere. And the reason why is because we didn't turn our back on our God, on our power. Read on quick.
Verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them.
So now, okay, I think that's it. Is that it?
There's another verse, but
okay, go ahead. So now the Lord is saying, you don't want no counsel. You don't want to understand what the hell is going on. You look at them brothers that's trying to teach you in these classes, and you don't want to understand. You think you want to do it your way. God said in one verse, I'm gonna laugh at your calamity. When you want to do it your way. Oh, so when things come to you, when things hit you, don't come looking for me. Go ahead, give me the last one, and that's it.
Can we give 32, sir? Just
come on, quickly. There's a lot of meat in this, right? And this is talking about hell. This is talking about hell. You can see as you review this that it's happening right here on the earth. So what the hell are they talking about in the Christian church? You going to hell. You in hell. When you die, your spirit go to the Lord pronounces judgment, and you come right back on this earth to walk that whatever the Lord pronounced on you. The hell's wrong with you, man? You couldn't have your brothers explain that to you? You rather some white man tell you some lie. Go ahead, Abba, quickly. We got to move on.
Verse 29. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this.
Where's the one where you said you wanted to read? 32 or something?
Verse 30, sir.
30, read it real quick.
Verse 30. How should one chase 1,000 or two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock had sold them and the Lord has shut them up?
You know what I mean? So go to the next story. We falling behind. I got to go to this topic too.
Yes, sir. Cover. The next story is Khan Taraji B. Henson, sir. Sorry.
Listen to what this. Now I used to like Taraji until she made this statement. You didn't turn me against her behind. I used to like her little shows. You know what I mean? He was coming out of DC, and she done made it in Hollywood. She done went up there and got the little movies and all that stuff. Used to like her. Check this out. What'd she say?
Taraji B. Henson. Gay men have always protected black women more than straight men.
You see what she said? Gay men have always protected black. I think it's this Hollywood thing, man. There's something in the water or something going on over there in Hollywood, man.
Right.
I think it's too many homosexual parties and, all this and all that, where people just blindly just say what the comes out their mouth, man. You understand? It's an all-out attack on blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans in this day. You understand? And here's the thing. Here's what this fool doesn't. He's definitely a fool. Doesn't understand. Oh, I wish I'd have saved the video where that sister said, where my hardcore niggas at? She said, where my rough men at? She said, we need the rough men. Man, let me tell you what she don't understand, man. She don't understand living up in Hollywood and making movies with the same homosexuals she was complaining about it a minute ago that didn't give her the money for the movie that she was, I forgot what she didn't get paid what she was worth or something. Something came, huh?
Oh, I was saying right. Sorry.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't really, understand, but yeah, that you don't realize you backing you going up against the Lord, man. You going up against the Lord, against your people and everything else. How many of them homos helped was the ones that came to the aid of our people in history at any time? Homosexuality destroys your people, dumb.
Right.
Don't help your people. It don't. Homosexuals ain't helping our nation do the right thing, or to understand God and to obey His laws. Read some more of this, please, because this is insane, man.
It was mostly a poster.
Oh, it's just a post. It wasn't nothing on it. I thought it was a little. It was a little article thing up top, right? Yeah, read that.
Come. Actress Taraji B. Henson has encouraged black women to show more kindness and empathy toward gay men, highlighting the loyalty and protection many have shown to black women over time. She has also been open about her close friendship with actor Jussie Smollett, whom she considers
Smollett, the homo that lied and said he was attacked by some, I forgot what he said. He was attacked by somebody. I remember. That's that empire, that homo empire.
Right.
Go ahead.
Whom she considers family, often describing the bond between them as an example of deep support and love that can exist between black women and gay men.
This is a sick woman right here.
Right.
This is a very sick woman who nobody should be listening to. You know what I mean? Women, when they get alone, they go straight up into their evil, man. They got no boundaries. They have nobody to stop them from the evil that they're going into. And they're gonna regret. A lot of them gonna regret it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Next story, sir.
Yeah, that's it on that. That's it on that. Of course, y'all know the scriptures about a man should not lay with mankind.
Right. And
in Romans, the 1st chapter, I don't think we got it. Leviticus 20 and 13. Romans 1 and 28. I'm not going to go into it in case y'all want to go check them out. You know what I mean? The Lord is against that. You telling people to do that, then you going against the Lord. You can't put your will over God's will. Ain't going to be no homos in the kingdom.
Right.
They're going to die right here, along with you women that love them. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. The next one is UN passes Ghana-led resolution declaring slavery as a crime.
I still don't know what the hell is the purpose of these damn Ghananese people putting this up about black people. But go ahead. Let's go into it a little bit. Let's see what we can figure it out.
Yes, sir. UN passes Ghana-led resolution declaring slavery a crime against humanity, calls for reparations.
Hold on, wait. Is Ghana going to get reparations for our slavery? I don't understand. Why would Ghana take it to the United Nations? Give me the video.
Yes, sir. I got the video right here, sir.
I'm not understanding this. Maybe somebody help me. I didn't read it, so maybe that may make a big difference. Let's go ahead with the video there.
Yes, sir. Make it bigger. Go. Playing it right now.
Oh, I thought there was some talking on here. Ain't no talking. Okay. That's enough. Anybody know what the hell is going on here? Let me know. I thought he was talking. I thought he was giving a speaking.
Me too. My fault, sir. Slugging.
Say it again.
I thought so too. My fault.
Yeah, maybe that's the wrong video. Maybe it was another one. But Ghana is the Africans in Ghana. Them Africans all over there are the participants of slavery. They the ones that participated in the slavery.
Right.
You understand? So I'm trying to figure out, are they trying to get money in Ghana for our plight, for what happened to us? Because for sure they know they ain't us.
Right.
They know that we're not Africans. They know that.
Right.
So are they trying to? I don't know what's going on. I got to check into the story a little bit more. But if anybody know, y'all can tap in. But anyway, so the three people that voted against it was who? It was United States, Israel, and Argentina.
Right.
You know what I mean? The United States and Israel, two white nations, right? I mean, two white people represented, right? The United States is represented the white man. That's his kingdom. And Israel, of course, those fake Jews are not the people of God. They are white people as well. They are white people as well. They belong to the same nation. They're Edomites. So now, Argentina. Kind of weird, ain't it? Argentina will come up there. Let's show you what's going on in Argentina.
Yes, sir.
What the history, a little bit of the history.
Okay, making it big.
Mm-hmm.
No visible black population when South America is so diverse. In 1770, Argentina began a policy of blanqueamiento, meaning whitening. The first step was conscription. Black men were drafted first and sent to the front lines during the conflicts of independence and Triple Alliance. The second step was division. Black women were allowed into European communities while men were not. This was social programming to push black women into white marriages, slowly reclassifying their identity. The third step was poverty. Black men were denied education and kept poor so that public health crises like yellow fever caused severe population decline. Finally, Buenos Aires was styled after Paris, and European men were fully funded for migration and marriages. Argentina went from a majority non-European population in 1770 to less than 1% today. Why does Argentina...
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y'all see the little history on there? Just a little slight history lesson. They've been doing this all up and down North, Central, and South America, man. That's just how they oppress the men of the land that they're trying to take over.
Right.
They did it right here in during slavery when they were when they were paying white men after 1865, I think, slavery was done. But the white man needed workers in them crops. How did he do it? He created breeding farms, first of all, and he paid white men to come and have sex with black women. Oh, that's the thing. Yeah. So they've been doing that for the longest, man. So, yeah, this man is the devil, of course, man. He's an animal. You know what I mean? He creates secondary forms of power, second and third forms of power. He'll create power over you to subjugate you to whatever will he's trying to push. And it won't look like he's doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So anybody got any questions or anything? If y'all got any questions about anything, or y'all want to, you know, add a comment or whatever, please do. You know what I mean? But we're gonna move right on to the next one. How many more stories you got? We gotta hurry up.
Yes, sir. We have like just a few more, like
okay.
One.
All right.
Two stories.
Okay, good. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
These stories is very good because it informs you. It informs you the nature of this beast, man. How he, you know, a lot of people are blind by the things that are happening in this earth, on this earth, you know, as to what. No, not this. Skip. Well, okay, we can go to this real quick. Go ahead, play it.
It's just a post, sir. It just Trump orders the removal of slavery images and exhibits from all U.S. national parks.
So now, for the white man to feel more proud and more, you know, not having to, they done voted against whatever the hell that was. I don't know what the hell that was. Them setting up, trying to set up reparations or whatever. Now, and now he can push his image, have everybody worship him and think he's God and he's the savior on the earth. Can't do that with you plaguing him with this slavery thing. Can't do that then. So I got to remove this so that everybody can, you know, worship me like they should. This man is he's smart in what he's doing, but he's still a dummy. Still a dummy. You know what I mean? Meaning, if I was a white man, I wouldn't want this. This hurts my image when I'm trying to put an image out of me being holy and, you know, righteous and all the other good things that white people want you to think about them as. I got to remove these things. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. The next one is the ICE. Oh, you want the article?
Oh yeah, let's get to this one, man. Y'all, you put this one on with the bottom. Listen. This is ridiculous right here. Let's read a little bit of the story. Give me the title.
Yes, sir. A Maryland homeowner is accused of calling and aiding ICE to detain workers fixing her roof.
Okay, go ahead. I thought it was that.
Now a legal expert says she may have committed a felony.
This devil hired, I think they're from Guatemala. I'm not sure if there was Mexicans or Guatemalans. I think it was Guatemalans I'm kind of leaning towards. But hired them to fix her roof. Got them all down there, and right before the job was finished, she called ICE on them. I guess to get out and try to pay them or whatever. This is the devil. This is the one. Go ahead, read a little bit more.
We got the video, sir, if you want me to.
But yeah, but read a little bit more of the story.
Yes, sir. The men were on the roof when immigration agents arrived. In the first seconds of a live stream that has now been viewed millions of times, one of them can be heard in Spanish. The dang law came down on us. We're
The
done.
damn law came down on us, he said. Go ahead.
They surrounded us. They surrounded us.
They surrounded us. They surrounded us. Go ahead.
By the end of the 30-minute video, the 6 Guatemalan workers had been detained. Their co-worker, Brian Polanco, who filmed the entire encounter, pointed his camera at the homeowner and made the accusation that would turn a rooftop in Cambridge, Maryland into a national story.
This is ridiculous, man. These devils don't want nobody to make no goddamn money. They're cutting you off, trying not to pay you, trying to find ways not to pay you. They got the TSA agents out there right now. They hadn't been paid in over almost 2 months, over a month. Want you to work for free like a goddamn slave. Can't live with this bastard, man. I'm trying to tell you, brother. Go ahead.
Come on.
Give me a little bit more, then we're gonna play the video.
Yes, sir. She was the one who called ICE on the men fixing her house. Then, according to the footage from the scene, she handed agents the ladder they used to reach them.
So she wanted the agents to go up there, I guess, to go up on the roof and get them. So she gave the agents the ladder to go up there and reach them.
Right.
Jesus, devil, boy. This is a piece of garbage right here, brother. This is a piece of garbage. Play the video.
Yes, sir. Okay. Make it big. Okay, there we go.
Nos cayó la pinche ley, valió madre. Nos rodearon.
Necesito que no grabes y te comportes.
Estoy en todo el derecho de grabar, no estoy haciendo nada malo también. O sea, yo estoy cooperando, puedo cooperar con usted, no hay problema.
¿Estás grabando en este momento?
Estoy grabando, sí.
Okay. Hice lo que pude por ti.
No, está bien. La verdad que yo estoy aquí, no estoy haciendo nada malo también. Triste lo que está pasando hoy aquí. Estamos empezando un trabajo y cayó migración. La verdad que perjudicando a la gente trabajadora, a la gente que hace bien al país. Hijo de puta decepción, la verdad. Triste lo que hacen, en vez de andar buscando a la gente criminal en las calles, a los drogaditos.
They didn't have the subtitles on it, did it?
No, it was the other one that had the subtitles on, not this one.
Oh, okay.
Es la misma mujer.
Can you?
Arreglándole la casa.
I want everybody to know what he's saying. Is there a way we can get the other one?
Yeah, I can try to get it real quick.
Yeah, try to get that real quick. Brother, you should, man, you can't never trust these people, man. You know what I mean? People got to starve because these bastards, you know, want to get free labor out of you. Like, that's what they go to when they feel they losing out. They got to try to get over on you somehow, man. Try to make you look like you make it look like you the one that's you know, in the wrong. Meanwhile, this bastard right here, man, went and hired them with the preconceived notion that she was going to call ICE on them right before they finished. Tell me that that right there, boy. That you know how underhanded this devil is. Look how much they didn't work black people and don't want to give you nothing, want to starve you out, want to take that, you know. You ain't supposed to be able to survive around these white devils, man, without, you know what I'm saying, as a community. as a people, because they don't try to cut you off for their benefit. You got it, Abad? Not yet.
I think we deleted it.
Okay, maybe it's deleted. God dog it. Oh man. Okay, it's not on it no more. So like we delete the wrong one. What? We put the wrong one up. Okay, you can let him finish play this one.
Yes, sir.
Spanish speaking brothers and sisters they understand what it's saying.
Yes,
but pretty much we understand the story. Y'all can look it up too. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and finish this one up. We got about 30 seconds.
Go! Get out of here! God bless America, bro!
Piece of garbage.
Bueno, los planes de Dios son estos y qué puede hacer uno. Ya venir a arreglarle la casa a esta señora y que ella misma sea la que nos eche para atrás. Es triste, pero a la vez todo tiene su propósito.
All right. So if y'all want to know what the brother was saying, they got one story translated in English. I think we got rid of the wrong one. You know what I mean? Trying to rush for class and trying to put it together real quick. I understand. All right. Well, we got one more story, or that's it?
That was it, sir. So
man, that's crazy, man. That's insane. So now we're gonna go into our sister with the spikenard in the alabaster jar, and talk about the incredible deed she did for our King before the Passover. We know the Passover is when he met, when he was put on the cross and all. And but this woman, she did such a great and honorable thing. Christ said that when you talk about the Gospels, that she's going to be preached wherever the gospel, she's going to be mentioned wherever the gospel is preached, because of the story what she done was so heavy. You understand? Give me Mark 14:1.
Yes, sir.
Now it's mentioned in here Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And I'm gonna go in a lot of the people that they tell you that they're different stories, but they're not different stories. And why do I know they're not different stories? Because the Lord said, wherever the gospel is preached, this story is going to be mentioned. And all four of the gospels record this story, because Christ said, wherever the gospel is preached, that this story is going to be mentioned. And you understand? But Matthew and Mark kind of go explain it, they kind of like both in unison. You know what I mean? They both explain it kind of like the same way. Luke explains it in a whole different way. So a lot of people think because Luke explained it different, that this is a different account of the story. But that's not what it's talking about at all. Are you holding something to buy?
Yes, sir.
What are you holding?
Where she will be remembered, wherever the gospel is preached.
Yeah, give me that for me real quick.
Come on. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also that this woman have done be told for a memorial of her.
That's what lets me know that all four accounts are the same. because they're all talking about this woman and what she did in before the Passover. You understand? Let's go to the. Did you get Mark 14?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Mark, chapter 14, verse.
And hold on before you read it.
Yes, sir.
So the accounts are, there are 4 accounts. I was saying Luke explained it in a whole different type of way, and I want to kind of go into that a little bit, because Luke, give me Luke 7 and start where it said around 36.
Yes, sir.
Maybe like 33 or something like that. Start around 33. Let's go, and I'm going to show you why. Luke is basically explaining why it was important that Christ hung around sinners and people that weren't looked at as, good people and all that. And Luke is, let me see if I can get the scripture and show you a little bit as I'm telling you.
Come on. This is the book of Luke.
Hold on, let me see. Where are you? For John, and go up like 2 verses.
Yes, sir.
Where he said, there the children sitting in the market, and the Lord said, no, go to verse 23. We're still at 23. We're going to just do it right there.
33 or 23?
32.
32. Come on. This is the book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 32. They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace and calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
Keep going. So now, what is Christ saying? Like, you damn near are not feeling what we're saying. It's damn near like saying, okay, we played the song to you, and you had no response. You didn't dance. Like we play a song, you might want to dance, tap your feet or whatever, sing along. You ain't do that. We played to you, and just like you had no emotion. We mourn by telling you the evil things that had happened, or why are people that what's going on with our people, and you act like you don't even care.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Verse 33. For John the Baptist came neither eating bread nor drinking wine, and ye say he have a devil.
And you said you saw John because John was a man that separated himself from the society. John went in the wilderness. You understand? And so when people saw John, you was like, man, he ain't eating. Well, John ate locusts, right? Locusts and honey, the scriptures say. So this man, something wrong with him. He ain't doing nothing. When John came to you, you found a reason to accuse him of something wrong, which he didn't do, which he wasn't, he separated himself. You know what I mean? Read on.
Verse 34. The Son of Man is come eating and drinking.
Here come Christ. Christ sitting down, he eating, drinking with you. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And ye say, behold, a gluttonous man.
You call him a glutton, and what else?
And a wine bibber.
And a wine bibber. You tried to make accusations against Christ that weren't true. See what I'm saying? No matter which way he comes, you find a reason not to listen, not to believe it, to stop your ears from the truth. Read on. Is that it?
A friend of publicans and sinners.
You say, Christ, our King, look at him. He's a friend of publicans and sinners. which was what Christ came. He said he came to save that which was lost.
Right.
He came to save the sin. He was around people that society viewed was not worth their attention or whatever, you know.
Right.
And so society looked down on, who was that? You and me. Why? Because why was he around sinners? So he could drop this truth on them, man.
Right.
So maybe some fruit will come up out of there. Read on.
Verse 35. But wisdom is justified of all her children.
But wisdom, what does that mean? Somebody please give me this. Now, out of all, and I should have started up a little further, but out of everything I said, it said wisdom is justified of her children. What is that? What does that mean? I gave it to you a minute ago, but I don't know if you understood. Let me pull. Meaning Christ, if you really understood or read these scriptures, you know, and you knew our King. He said he came to save that was lost, which was lost. So out of those people that some of those people heard Christ and followed him.
Right.
Wisdom is justified. Read it again. But
yes,
wisdom is justified of her children. The children who understood what Christ was saying, right, was showing the wisdom that our King had. I don't know if I'm explaining it so you can get it. What am I trying to say? Okay. When we look at the scripture of the woman at the well, I mean the woman with the alabaster box, she was how, give me the scripture where she sat at Christ's feet. When oh man, I gotta find that scripture. I don't think I wrote that one down. Well, she sat at the feet. I think it's Luke 10. Okay, let me give you a little backdrop. Let me give you a little backdrop. Christ would go, when he would go through a town called Bethany, which is right before he went to, it's a couple of miles, not too far from Jerusalem. He had stopped in this town right before he was going to celebrate the Passover. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is Luke chapter 10 and verse 38. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 39. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word.
You see that? Mary, the Lord going to do a very, very mighty and wonderful thing for her King, for our King, using Mary. But Mary heard what Christ said. That's very important. Not just listening, because why? The disciples didn't even understand. Remember, Christ was laying it on them. I think Christ said it one time plainly, I'm going to die. I'm about to die. But they just didn't get it. It just wasn't shown to them like it was shown to this woman right here. I'm going to prove what I'm saying. Read on.
Okay. Verse 40. But Martha was cumbered about much serving and came to him.
This is a whole different situation when Christ is in town. Christ went to stay. He would always, this is Lazarus, Mary and Martha were brother and sister. And Christ would go and stay with them when he was in town. So here's Martha, and she's a woman. She's doing the duties that women do around the house, cooking and doing the stuff or whatever. But Mary was the one, she was in the room where Christ was talking, listening to Christ as he talked. Read on.
Dost thou not care that my sister have left me to serve alone?
See, now this is what Martha's saying. Martha looking at Mary and be like, you supposed to be helping. You supposed to be doing the things that I'm doing. Like, this is a cut to women that don't want to do the job that a woman's supposed to do. Like they think in their mind it's more valuable that they go out here and work a 9 to 5 or whatever, and not and leave the house and and not do the things. But the Lord made a woman to be a helpmate, man. If a man got to go out and tackle the field or do what he got to do, then a woman should be taking care of that house. Now it's all twisted up today. I understand. Everything is out of order because we underneath our enemies. Who's looking for the opportunity to oppress the man any way he wants, any way he can. So he get a 2-4. He put the woman in the job with him, and knock it down while she working with him. Of course, for all y'all people that don't know what's going on in those workplaces, white man is a abominable creature.
Right.
And there's one more thing I can sidetrack real quick. When I was reading the scriptures, I was reading about Absalom, right? I was just reading the story of Absalom. And Absalom, when he was going to, I got some water. I forgot to bring my water. When he was taking over David's seat, and the Lord said, of course, through the prophet Nathan, this would happen. But Absalom was counseled by one of his counselors to go and sleep with David's concubines. And remember the Lord said that was going to happen through the prophet Nathan?
Yes, sir.
Because of David, what he did with Bathsheba.
Yes, sir.
David went and took Uriah's wife, Bathsheba, and lied with her. Bathsheba was a mighty man. He's at war, got her pregnant, and then put Uriah on the front line so he can get killed. He wanted Uriah to lay with his wife so he could kind of push the baby off and say that's his baby. But Uriah didn't do it. Right. So now he put Uriah gets killed in battle. David takes his wife, God coming with the punishment. And so these things happen, which is a precursor to what's happening to us because of the things we doing, taking other men's woman. You ain't supposed to take another man's woman. But if you doing that, you can look and see these things happen in your life the way they happened to David. Our kids are out of order, going against us. We being subject. David ran out the castle, said crying with barefoot and naked. I think it was naked. Barefoot and crying, running out the damn what's the name. You understand? So I'm talking on, I'm rambling too much. Let me just go back to where we was at. I was just doing a little side check. So, So one thing to do is for the man to sleep with your woman to show his supremacy over you. That's what's taking place right now in this kingdom with the white man. And that's what took place with Uriah. I'll give you an example. Even Tupac did that with Biggie. Remember say, I took your woman? He was reading all them books about, Machiavelli and the 48 power and all that. On advice on how to dethrone people and all that. Right. And basically what he's saying, you ain't king. Same thing was here in what Absalom did in the scripture. I'm rambling on. Go where we was at.
Yes, sir. Bid her therefore that she help me. Verse 41. And Jesus answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 42. But one thing is needed, and Mary have chosen that good part.
Mary have chosen the good part. What's the good part?
Following Christ.
I didn't call on you, but yes.
Oh, it's like, oh, my fault.
Listening to his words. Listen to Christ's words and the truth. Meaning, there's a lot of things in this world to be worried about. But the number one thing you should have your ear to is this truth, man. Because this is what, this right here is what can save a person. All the things you worried about ain't got nothing to do with your salvation. It got something to do with worldly things. That's what he said, which is what Martha wasn't doing wrong, but Yahweh Shah was just saying he understood why Mary. Remember that? Okay, give me the scripture on where the feet them to bring the good news. Y'all know the precepts on while Yahweh Shah was saying this. There's plenty of precepts.
Yeah.
Now go back. Is that it on that?
A little bit more.
Keep going.
Which shall not be taken away from her.
This won't be taken away from her. Meaning, I understand you want her to go and do what you want. Go and do the dishes, help with the dishes, help with the food or whatever you prepare. But this thing that the Lord that she's doing, that she's listening to the truth, ain't gonna be taken away from her. Talking about what she's going to do for our King.
Right.
Okay, drop that. Now, let's go back. Let's find out where this is taking place at. This whole situation. Give me Mark 14:1 now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? This was a heavy thing that laid on Mary. Mary was impacted by this. There was something that made her cry the way it was like a life-changing ordeal that she went through. It was like something that when we read the story, you'll see that moved her to do something extremely nice for Christ. Let's read what we got. So let's find out what this took place at.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Mark.
And the reason why she really saw who Christ really was. That's why it impacted her the way it did. A lot of people, listen, if we understood who Christ really was, we'd be all over this place trying to, push the truth. I mean, we are all over the place trying to push the truth. Well, brothers be coming in here, what can I get down with, man? What can I, where am I? Let me help with this. Ties flowing like nothing. The nation being built, brothers and sisters coming up. If we understood who Christ was, it would move us in a way that the kingdom of heaven would be right, right at our doorstep.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Mark, chapter 14 and verse 1. After 2 days was the feast of the Passover.
So now, 2 days, this was 2 days from the Passover, right?
Yes.
Okay. In what was that, Mark? In Matthew, I think it says it was 2 days as well. But in Luke, I think it was John 12. Hold that. We're gonna come back. Go to John 12 real quick. I ain't got my YAHANNA, so in John 12, it says 6 days before the Passover. In the Muslims' little book of what you call that? Of Bible contradictions. They got a book of Bible contradictions. This is one of them. Read John 12, where it says six, it say 12 and 1 says 6 days before the Passover.
Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany.
That's all right. So Matthew and Mark says it was 2 days before the Passover. John right here says plainly, read it one more time.
Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover. Oh, in John, right?
Yeah, you reading it, go ahead.
Yeah, yes. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, which had been dead, whom he raised from the dead.
So now, of course, he's talking about when Lazarus was raised from the dead. 6 days. So in two accounts, you got 2 days. In John, you got 6 days. Somebody, why? Anybody? I'm going to give y'all another couple of seconds, and I'm going to tell you what time's sake. Okay, let that marinate for a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, also, I want to point out this: in Matthew, Mark, and John, this is towards the end of towards before YAHANNA goes to the Passover or whatever. It's in order, but in Luke, it is not. Luke is like the lamentation of Israel. It's like him. He's talking about where I weep, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Like it's like a lamentation. So he puts it further in front of the book, not at the end, like the other writers did, but further where you would think that it's talking about, and you could be convinced it's not talking about this situation when it is. I don't know if I'm relaying it right to you. I don't know how to break it down so you can understand. Luke is not putting it in order like Matthew, Mark, and John. So when you read up, we just read to you where he said, I pipe, but if you read up above that, you'll see what Luke was talking about. Jerusalem, Jerusalem. When he's saying, I would have gathered you and all that. Go ahead, Abba. You had a question?
We have some responses online, sir.
Okay, please.
Trooper Shakat said John had eyes on him more.
John, okay, but what I'm trying to get you to understand is in Luke was trying to basically reinforce a point instead of worrying about the timeline.
Right.
It was YAHANNA lamenting over Israel. Lamenting mean he was like, give me the part where it says, man, where it says where he said a little bit of the up. He said he talks about God dang, I don't know where I'm trying to. He talks about Israel and how he came for Israel, but the majority of Israel didn't get down with him. It was like, I came to do good things and show you the way, and but you because of our religious leaders and other things, we didn't get down with our king when he came. It's basically that. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to leave it at that. Go to Matthew 11 and 17.
Yes, sir. Matthew 11 and 17. We got more responses, sir, too.
Okay, give me some more of the responses while I get my thoughts together. Go ahead.
This is from I.S.U.P.K. Makwalat. Is it because different times, sir?
Different times? What you mean? No, he was telling it from a different perspective, if I could. Like he's trying to, imagine he's telling a story about, he's lamenting over Israel and how he hangs with sinners because he's trying to get his point across to those that are lost. Remember he said, I came to the lost. I didn't came to those that were well. So and what he's saying is in his lamenting, the Spirit telling Luke to point out this woman, get this woman right here is an example of one of those that was lost, and now she's repenting. Now she, Yahweh Shah, she's like it's hard this one. She's like the proof that what Christ came, the wisdom, like they said, the wisdom, so if the proof of what I'm paraphrasing, what we just read, here's the proof of this woman. Pretty much. So go ahead, read what we got.
Yes, sir. And we have one more response, sir, if you want it right now.
Yeah, please.
This is from Yashar Banaf. Many witnesses.
Many witnesses?
Yes, sir.
Right. There you go. There you go. In the hopes that somebody going, hear what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because when you read this story, the Sadducees, they're not going, they don't want to hear him. You understand? So let's go to Matthew. First, give me Matthew 26:1.
Yes, sir.
Now, just to back up what I was saying earlier about Christ was telling them, but they didn't hear. The disciples didn't even put it together all the way. Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when Jesus had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, verse 2, ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified.
See that? He said the Passover, Son of Man, going to be betrayed and crucified. The disciples heard what he said and didn't understand, didn't hear it. But he's saying it plainly right there.
Right.
Is there any more on that? Is that the end of that?
That was yes, come on. What was the end of that? Unless you want verse 3.
No, Caiaphas. Read on.
Yes, sir. Verse 3. Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called.
That's going on something else. Give me Luke 24:7.
Yes, sir.
So now he told them plainly, hey, I'm going to a couple of days, I'm going to be crucified. They didn't hear him. They couldn't, they just really didn't really get it. And it also shows how the Lord reveals things to certain people, man. Lord can keep it from you until he's ready for you to get it, man.
Yes, sir.
Or you can open your eyes. You understand? You got it?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 24 and verse 7. Saying, the Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and the third day rise again.
Is that the, he is not, is that the, hold on, go up. I think that is, keep going.
Verse 8. And they remembered his words.
And they remembered his words. Meaning it didn't automatically set in. You understand? Until it was, then they thought about it. They say, oh, shit. Now I remember why he was saying this and that. Why he was acting like this and doing this or whatever. But to her, it was. Now go to Matthew 11.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Matthew.
Hope y'all get it. Y'all got any questions, let me know. If y'all want me to explain it over or a certain part you're not understanding, let me know. Go ahead, Abad.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Verse 18. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hath a devil.
I think we read that one. We did that one already.
Yes, sir.
Say it again.
We did read this in a different account, I believe.
Right, a different account. Meaning, there was. I think I wanted to go over it again, but this is not necessary. Now go to what else I got to prove? What else I got to go to? Okay, so now got the 4 accounts, and the account. Give me Luke 10 and 38.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the one I wanted. Let me see. Let's go to Luke's account first.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 10 and verse 38. Now it came to pass, as they went, that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. Verse 39. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word.
You go.
Verse 40. Come on, Khan. But Martha was cumbered about much serving, and came to him and said, Lord, dost thou not care that?
Okay. Go ahead. Go skip down to verse 36. No, go ahead. Read on.
Dost thou not care that my sister have left me to serve alone? Left me to serve alone? Bid her therefore that she help me. Verse 41. And Jesus answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things.
So now that's the same account right there where he's talking about. This is before. This is when a difference, not at the house where he was invited to go and eat dinner, but a whole different situation, a different situation. Now go to where. Give me the one where it says in where is it at? Hold on, bear with me for a second, y'all. John 12 and 1. Let's start right there. I think that's it.
John 12 and 1. Come on.
Was it Mark 14? Let me see. Go ahead. Read that for me.
Yes, sir.
When you get it.
Yes, sir. This is the book of John, chapter 12 and verse 1. Then Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, where Lazarus was which had been dead, whom he raised from the dead.
No, it's Mark 14 and 3. Salakia, Hebrew. No, but you can read if you skip down to verse. I think it's verse 5.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence?
No, you gotta go up a couple.
Yes, sir.
Verse Salakia. I can't see it from right here, so I don't. That's all.
Verse 3, sir.
No, go up one more.
One more? Yes, sir.
Yeah, start at 2.
Verse 2. Then they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at table with him.
So now, Lazarus was at the table at this supper, raised from the dead and everything. Martha was the one to serve. Mary is not here. There. Read on. They all, and this was, when you read Matthew and Mark's account, this was at Simon the leper's house. One thing real important to understand, that Simon was a leper, but they all were at his house, meaning he must have been cleaned of leprosy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of course, you know, when a person is leprosy, they were banished to a separate colony with other people that had leprosy.
Right.
Didn't come around the people with leprosy.
Right.
So they call him Simon the leper. He was a Pharisee, of course. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Then took Mary a pound of ointment and spikenard.
And right here it said it gives the weight. It said a pound of ointment, spikenard, right?
Yes, sir.
So each different account gives you something that you can dissect from. You got to be like a investigator.
Yes,
you put all four accounts together and see how John saw it, see how Matthew, Mark, and Luke saw it, and there's no contradiction. No contradictions. It's just how different people saw different things.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. And
so now he said, see, he was lounging at the feast, meaning the outside was late. They had a table set, a table where the food go on, and they would have pillows or whatever behind it, where you can lay and while you can eat, right?
Right.
And as you eat, you would take something from the table, whatever. Yahweh was there, lounging at when the food at the Pharisee's house. Okay, go ahead. This woman whose name, who we know as Mary, came into there and started anointing his feet. She took the alabaster box. I think it's a different account. Where go to what is the one I told you to hold? Mark 14:3.
Yes, sir.
Hold this. We'll come back to it. But this gives you the weight of the spikenard. Tells you it was a pound of spikenard, right?
Yes, sir.
I look at Mark's account. Go to Mark 14:3.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Mark, chapter 14 and verse 3. And being in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard, very precious.
Now he tells you the box was alabaster and the ointment was spikenard. Read on. Very precious ointment. Read on.
And she brake the box and poured it on his head.
Now, right here is he's talking where he's proclaiming he pours it on his head. Keep going. Give me a little bit more. What verse you at?
Verse 4, sir.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. And there were some that had indignation within themselves and said,
oh boy, I want to get to that one in a minute. Go to, do we read Luke's account? Go to Luke 7:36.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we read that one. I'm trying to flip through so y'all can see that's the same story, different accounts. And how the information that some give is very, very important and key to understand this whole thing. Go ahead.
This is the book of Luke, 7 verse 36. And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would not answer.
So now, in the book of Luke, it's called, who do we know this is? It didn't say Simon the leper in Luke. Well, we know it's Simon the leper. Simon the leper was a Pharisee. Now you're getting more information. See how you gotta be a detective understand and dissect this. Read on.
And one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him. And he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. Verse 37. And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when
Hold on now. Now it says the woman in the city, which was a sinner. They don't tell you that this was Mary. Keep going.
When she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment.
So now, this one, they call her a sinner. The people of your people are supposed to know what the hell they're talking about. In the Bible, that they're supposed to, understand, say that she was a prostitute, because it says, read that part again. The woman in the city part.
And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when she knew that Jesus sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment.
When she heard Yahweh was in the Pharisee's house, she went and got that alabaster box and ran over to that house. This one, because as this said, the woman in the city was a sinner, they'd say she was a prostitute. They don't say that shit nowhere.
Right.
Don't say that shit no goddamn where.
Right.
They said she was a sinner. She was in the city a sinner.
What?
See what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at the Bible and read it and not add onto it what you want it to say.
Right.
Keep going.
Kawakan. And stood at his feet behind him weeping.
So now it's saying, now I know what I was saying was correct earlier. Was he was laying at me. She stood behind his feet. Meaning his feet was behind him. Right? Read on.
She and stood at his feet behind him weeping, and began to wash his feet with tears.
And she began, her tears rained down like water. Rained down on his feet and she began to wash his feet with her tears. Man, something hit this woman, something hard, boy. She came to the realization on something hard. Went and found this man that she used to sit at his feet and listen to as he was talking. Keep going.
And then wipe them with the hairs of her head.
And she took her hair. This is a black woman. I think Bethany is in, where is Bethany? Bethany is not outside of Jerusalem. It could be, I'm not sure. It could be Benjamin, or we gotta look and see where, but the sister, it doesn't say which tribe she was from. I was about to say Judah, but that would have been me. I said, look at this black woman, do you know what I mean? See, but of course, our women, because of this, the curse that they got going through what they're going through, when the kingdom comes, everything gonna be restored to the way it was. Our women are gonna look even more glorious than they do now. Good night. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And did wipe them with the hairs of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment.
And anointed them with the ointment. Meaning she wiping his feet and anointing his body. Later on it said his body was anointed. She anointed his body. Meaning she probably, took that spikenard and made sure that he looked right before his death. Did his hair, maybe braided his hair up. Right. You know what I mean? Made sure his beard was rocking and nice and
Right.
Read on some more. We'll get into it a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Verse 38. Verse 39. Now when the Pharisee which had bitten him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, this man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touches him. For
Stop right there. He said this within himself. He said, this man, if he'd have known what kind of woman this was that's touching him, if he was a prophet, he would have known what kind of woman this was that was touching him. What was in his mind? Anybody in the class? Why? What? Go ahead.
Is it the money, sir? The lust for the money?
No, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, though. But no. Why would it be lust for the money when she said, when he thinking, if this woman would have known if this man would have known if he was a prophet, he would have known what kind of woman that was touching him. What does that got to do with money? I know you're guessing it because you hear about the alabaster box, so you throwing a guess out there. But you got to remember what you reading.
Yes, sir.
What's he thinking?
We got a response online, sir.
Please.
Trooper Shakat said the Roman doctrine got him.
What you mean the Roman doctrine got him? I'm kind of curious on why you say that. I did the explanation on that one. Okay, I'm gonna give it. Y'all don't know what he. Okay, read it one more time, slow, and you got to understand why he's thinking like this. For you to understand the mindset of the people, the Christian church.
Yes, sir.
Now read it one more time.
Yes, sir. We also have a response too after I read it, sir, online.
Okay. No. What's the response say? Maybe you got it.
Yes, sir. Trooper Shakat says, because they condemn sinners, but Christ freed them, sir.
Yes, you on it. You definitely on it. You definitely on it. You definitely on it. You definitely on it. Not all the way like I like, but you on it. You understand? Read it one more time.
Yes, sir. Oh, we got another response real quick, sir.
Come on.
This is UPK Makwalat. Is it because they looked at her as nothing and consider themselves great, sir?
Yes. I'm going to take that one. Yes. Remember earlier, well, Christ will tell you right here. I thought I read it already. But Christ will tell you further down why he's behaving the way he is.
Yes, sir.
Keep going.
Verse 38. Verse 39. Now when the Pharisee which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying,
"This you got to read from where we stopped about. You keep going over the same thing. Is not bringing the, I got a thought in my head. But go ahead.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Remember where we stopped? To start from that place.
Come on.
Okay, go ahead.
This man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that touches him, for she is a sinner." Verse 40. And Jesus answering said unto him, Simon, I have somewhat to say unto thee.
Simon, I got something I want to say to you. Remember, he's taking this in his head. He didn't say this out loud. Keep going.
And he saith, Master, say on. Verse 41. There was a certain creditor which had two debtors. The one owed 500 pence, the other 50. Verse 42. And when they had nothing to pay, he frankly forgave them both. Tell me, therefore, which of them will love him most?
Now he put forth this story to him. He said he got two debtors. One owed him 50, one owed him 500. He canceled both of their debts. Now, which one would love him more? Right? Read on.
Verse 43. Simon answered and said, I suppose that he to whom he forgave most.
So he said he gave the right answer. The person that owed the most that was forgiven, that would love him more. Read on. And
he said unto him, Thou hast rightly judged.
You right. That's what you said the right thing. That is true. The I.S.U.P.K boy, he was brutal with this boy. This is a cut. Boy, this is a cut. Read on.
Verse 44. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, Seest thou this woman? I entered into thine house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she
Hold on. Why are you saying that? Because, man, it was customary when you go over to eat dinner, man, that's another example how our people were clean. Our people was clean, man. We believed in bathing. Look, God said in the Bible, if you have sex with a woman, you go wash and be clean to the evening. Go in front of a dead body, you wash and be clean to the unclean to the evening. You know what I mean? We had all kind of laws that restricted us from coming around the populace if we had done something that was unclean. If we had done something that was the Lord tried to prevent diseases and stuff like that from spreading by us washing ourselves, and we'd be unclean to the evening. The heathens didn't have them customs. They didn't have them type of customs. So when you went around them, it was like, man, they dirty, man. Look at this. Damn, they don't even clean it. They go have sex and just walk around like they ain't done nothing. They go in the bathroom and sit on the toilet and come straight on out the damn door without washing their hands. Damn, you dirty. Oh, you know that. You know what I mean? So this is a situation where the Lord's read it. Go ahead, read on.
Yes, sir. But
I forgot. And knowing how YAHANNA would be going all around, I feel a little good, man. Let me wash my hands and my feet, you know what I mean? Relax myself and have a little something to eat, man. Relax a little bit. Nah, you ain't do that, but I bet you did it to your fellow Sadducees and Pharisees. Because remember, they was dead too. They all trying to evaluate and try to scope them out, try to see what, you know. And the Lord used this woman in this situation to anoint Christ. Man, that's heavy. I don't tell me that's heavy, brother.
Right.
God dang. Go ahead.
But she have washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 45. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, have not ceased to kiss my feet.
No, you ain't even greet me when I came in. You ain't even do that, man. You act like I was something, you know. And y'all, and this is exactly how they act towards. Imagine you go in one of them preachers' house. They invite you. They act like they, you know, you are the. Oh, don't sit there. Sit over here. And you can, you know what I mean. Treat you wholly different than they would treat one of their fellow, you know, comrades or whatever. That's why, that's why, in the scriptures say, don't treat a man better just because he got a diamond ring or got good clothes on.
Right.
Because you being impartial in your mind. You understand? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven.
Her sins, which are many, are forgiven her. She owed a bigger debt. She had way more. She had a lot of sins. But read on. But here's the thing. He didn't believe he needed forgiveness of sins. That's why the Lord said, you don't love like the person that owed that greater debt love, man. Because now, for a person that owes so much to get forgiven, man, they're going to be so thankful. They're going to be so thankful, man. Go ahead. Where verse you at?
Verse 47, sir.
Go to verse 50. We're going to go back. Go stop. Go ahead.
For she loved much, but to whom little is forgiven, the same love little. Verse 48. And he said unto her, thy sins are forgiven.
Okay, stop right there. Go to Matthew 6. Let me see. Is this the one I want? Because I'm trying to go through the different accounts. One of them said that, I think it was John. John, where what's the name? That held the money bag. Judas.
Oh, come.
Judas. It's in between John 12, somewhere 1 through 8.
Okay.
It's got to be like around 5.
Yes, sir.
No, maybe not. Let me see. Just read where it says where the woman she came in and started doing. I don't know if this is the ones he did it. He talked about her head, his head being anointed.
Yes, sir.
Read around that part.
This is the book of John, chapter 12 and verse 3. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment.
Well,
verse 4. Then saith one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, which should betray him. Verse 5. Why was not
Judas Iscariot was what?
Simon's son.
Simon's son. Now I had a picture coming in a little bit closer. This is an amazing story right here, boy. Go ahead.
Which should betray him. Verse 5. Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence and given to the poor?
Hold up. I don't want to go into that. Do I want to go into that now? See, now, Judas Okay, read on. I think it says whether he held the money. Read on.
Verse 6. This he said, not that he cared for the poor, but because he was a thief.
Now, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And had the bag.
And he kept the bag with the money in it, meaning he was the one that held the bag. So he's complaining about this being wasteful. There was another one though. I think it's in Mark 4. Mark 14 and 6. Let's try that. Yes, y'all bear with me because I'm trying to get something for a specific reason. I think this is it. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
I think it's 3.
3. Okay. This is the book of Mark, so the 14 verse 3. And being in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard, very precious. And she brake the box and poured it on his head.
Keep going.
Verse 4. And there were some that had indignation within themselves and said, why was this waste of ointment made? Verse 5.
So now we know the person that had the indignation was Judas Iscariot. Very important for you to understand, because right after this, Judas runs out and makes an agreement with the Sadducees and Pharisees about, turning over Christ, our king. Go ahead.
Verse 5. For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence and have been given to the poor. And they murmured.
Now, Judas, this is Judas. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Why, how come they didn't say anything to this girl beforehand? They could have put her out. She came in the house. Why didn't Simon put her out?
Oh.
Get somebody in class. I got you about it. Let me see if anybody wants to take a stab at it. Why didn't Simon put this girl out? Anybody? Anybody take a stab yet?
Yes, just now, sir.
Go ahead.
Is it because of Christ, sir?
No. I mean, that was his house. She had to come in the house in order to, and of course the Sadducees and Pharisees sitting right there. Why didn't they put her out? Why didn't Judas put her out? All the people right there, the disciples, Judas could have been like, man, you don't belong in here. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And now they're complaining. But they, of course, the Pharisee saw she was a sinner. So he said in his mind, this is a sinner. We're going to let a sinner come up in this house?
We got a response, sir.
Please.
Fiery Furnace Finish says, she was known by the men.
No. She was known that she was a sinner, but that's not the reason. You got to know these goddamn wicked ass preachers. Anybody want to take a stab, or you want me to go ahead and let y'all know? Go ahead, Abad.
I was going to say, that she was a follower of Christ, and she's been consistently following Christ?
No.
No.
No. All right. Y'all ready for it?
Oh, one more question, one more response, sir.
Come on.
UPK Mapolak says, was she a follower of them, sir?
No. She wasn't no follower of them. It doesn't say she was a follower of them. Where y'all get that at? I'm going to tell you why they let her in that damn house. You ready for it? Anybody want to take a stand? Because I'm going to tell you, it's going to make all kind of sense in the world.
Oh.
Go ahead.
To make themselves feel better.
No.
Oh, my fault.
Man, what do you mean your fault? That's all right. You're taking a guess. That's not it. But yeah, I encourage you to keep going. I'll tell you why they let her in that damn house, and not all of them kept the goddamn mouth shut. But she had that goddamn alabaster box.
Oh,
that's why Judas said we could have sold that thing for 300. He knew the price. 300 denarii.
Right.
He was watching that box. Hey, look, she got that. Look, I wonder if she gonna present that to Christ. I'll keep the bag. If she gives that to Christ, I'll keep the money bag so I can get me. You know how much money that was worth? Oh my goodness. Judas was probably calculating in his head how much money he was gonna get from that damn spikenard. I keep the money bag. Ain't gonna know $5 grand missing if we go and get, if she get that to Christ. Also, Simon. Oh, I'm having a dinner. Maybe she's bringing me a gift. She could be bringing me a gift. Look at that. Oh man, that's nice right there. Meanwhile, he got his ass focused on that goddamn alabaster box until she broke it and put it on Christ. Now all of a sudden, God damn it, that could have been used for the poor. Who is this wicked woman? If he knew what kind of woman she was, he wouldn't have let her touch. He wouldn't let her touch him. Now all of a sudden, all the wicked. Before maybe I can get that. Maybe she's here to present me with a gift.
I see, sir.
You know what I mean? Good. You know what I'm saying? Or why did you let her in?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So go ahead.
It does. I just peeped. It does say she's a woman having an alabaster box. So the box was in her possession the whole entire time.
Yeah. So she knew. So they knew. They knew that was some. That shit was worth some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Now I want you to read the part. Where was I at? Where did we leave off at?
Yes, sir. We are still in Mark chapter 14 and verse 5.
Okay, keep going.
For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence.
He hungry for some money. Look at him. He counting it up in his head. That's why he said Judas was a thief and was steal from the money bag.
And have been given to the poor. And they murmured against her.
And now they murmured. Oh my goodness, my phone's shutting down.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on one second. God, talking. I got it plugged up too.
I'm gonna play the Passover promo, Yashua, until Cap come back on. Passover promo.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
We're gonna give Kat a couple minutes to get back on. We'll play some commercials. Yeah, sure.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
What's on Christ, sir? We still live.
No. I'm gonna have to go ahead and damn.
Want me to end this, sir?
I'm at the end of the bod.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just let everybody know about the Passover and put, and so on and so forth.
Yes, sir. Passover is Houston, Texas, April 4th. We gotta make our way down to the Passover. And we're gonna play the Passover promo. The water for tuning in.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men